Hi guys, Trinity here. I'm at the beach again, you guessed it. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to show you something with a tarot deck when reading for yourself. A little tip, whether you're new to tarot or you've been doing this a while. Maybe something that you might want to try when you get frustrated, because I know I do. So I'm going to turn the camera down on the cards now, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I brought the Classical Tarot with me tonight to the beach, and here's what happens to me, and I'm wondering if it happens to any of you, which I'm sure it does. So I can read for family, friends, clients, and generally not have any issues. I'm not going to say never, because we all get blocked from time to time, or we may not understand some of the messages and the client does, or what have you. But the point is this: when I go to read for myself, I struggle with that sometimes. Or I should say I used to struggle with it. Now I've gotten much better with it, but I'm sure that there's times that I still am so frustrated I don't get it. So there's something that I do to practice when I'm trying to read for myself. It's like I said, it's sometimes you're just so upset about a situation that you don't really get it. I will use flipper cards. I call them flipper cards, but there's probably a better name. I think they're called jumpers. Okay. Here's what's interesting. Right now, I am down at the beach, and over to my left is the moon, and is 65% full right now. And it looks a beautiful orangey, yellowy color. And the reason, I was going to show it to you before, but on camera it's not showing it as beautiful as a glow as when I'm looking at it. Maybe I don't have a great camera on my phone, but anyway, what's interesting is I was just shuffling, and as I was demonstrating for you, look what card fell out. I gotta get out of this shadow. Anyway, it's the friggin' moon. Okay, so what I would do when it comes, the sand's a little bit wet because we've had a lot of rain and storms. What I would do is I would either take the jumper cards that fall out. Well, first let's go to this. Concentrating on my question. So I would think about what's going on around me. Okay, I'm going to hold the cards, and let's say, I don't know, I want a general reading tonight. But I am going to hold my cards, and I'm going to go, what's most important to me right now? What do I really want to know about? You know what? I want to know if I'm going to get that new car, for example. So now I'm going to think of, how do I word it? The car, or truck, SUV. I really want that SUV. Am I going to get it within the next 2 weeks, or am I going to get it at all? Let's start with, am I going to get it at all? Okay. So sometimes I'll sit here, and I'll do this until I get jumpers. There's a jumper. Okay. Other times, I'm going to just pick the cards. And how I do that is I'll go like this. Let's see if you can see this, guys. And I will either try to feel the energy and see what kind of a pinch I get, which deck, or I will flip each card like this, and I will see which deck I'm more drawn to by which card is facing me. The Magician. I'm going to pick that first pile, and why I'm going to pick it is because it pertains to something new. And I asked about something new, or new to me, not brand new. So I'm going to take this pile, and I'm going to put this here. because that drew me to it, and I'm going to put a third card. I'm not going to go any higher than 3 cards, and there's a reason. I don't want to overwhelm myself, and especially if I'm frustrated or in a frustrated mood. So, what I want to do is I want to interpret this message, and I asked very specifically, I thought anyway, am I going to get that new car? Well, the center of my question is here. This is how I do it. This is for me. Okay, so the new thing, it's something new. It's a new idea. It's something that I put in my head that I felt I needed, okay? It's something with a lot of force behind it that the idea is explosive. It's something that's really hit me. It's something that I really feel a pull towards. It's almost like the beginning of a recipe, okay? So that's just the new thing. But right now there's some struggles going on around me. A lot of physical struggles, and those involve too many things at one time. Too much to juggle, too many people around me, too many arguments, too much going on, okay? But there's hope for the future. The ball is in my court, and I see a window of opportunity right here. Ugh, the lighting though. I'm trying to make it, there we go, guys. I am sitting right under a, street light on the beach over here in the corner. And I tried, a couple different angles, and it's a little difficult to get good lighting. But anyway, the point of the matter is, it's saying, I believe this is a yes. I am going to get the new car. But I may struggle at work. There may be some competition at work. I may have just too much being thrown on me at work at one time. And although I see the window of opportunity, it's up to me whether I want to work hard enough to get that thing that I really want and enjoy that gets me back and forth every day. But there you have it. But listen, it wasn't that easy for me to do that, because in the past I would look at this and I'd go, really? And I'd go, okay, and I'd try to concentrate on the question again and stare at the cards. And I'd be like, I'm not getting shit. Nothing is coming to my mind. Plus, how does this even answer it? Okay, and then I would go get the book, and I would try to read the book. Or a book that pertained to Rider-Waite-Smith or whatever. And it would make sense when you would read the meanings of the cards, but you'd be like, I just cheated. I didn't use my intuition. Okay, that's no good. So I would go back, reshuffle it, and do it all over again. And then I would quiet my mind, stare at the cards one by one, and see what was the first thing that popped in my head when I looked at these cards. Now, if I were to put these cards away, and I were to ask the very same question of a different deck with a different style and a different accent. Okay, by the way, that was the classical tarot, and this, if you can freaking see, is Tarot in Wonderland. So I'm going to ask the same question. Now, I have no possible way if I'm going, I got a jumper, if I'm going to get the same cards, and I'm probably not. The reason I'm doing this is just to show you that the message is going to be similar. Am I going to get the new car? It's not brand new, but it'll do. Will I get the new car? Okay, now I'm going to do it again. This is just how I choose, when I'm reading for myself, okay? I'm going to go, okay. What card am I most drawn to? What pile? You know, what scares me is this pile, because when I did this with the other deck, I don't know if you guys can see that. When I did this with the other deck, the Ten of Swords, I believe, came up. And this is the Three of Wands, and I just had the Two of Wands. This is the Emperor. So I have to choose out of these three, okay? I think I'm going to go with the Three of Wands only because I'm feeling more drawn to that one, even though this is the second time I saw the other card. And I'm going to put it second, and then I'm going to flip the next one over. And I'm going to tell you why I grabbed the Three of Wands and why I think I was drawn to it. The Three of Wands, I had the Two of Wands was my last card, okay? So I think that's basically what it's saying is I'm going to be saving my money. And family around me somehow may have something to do with that. It shows that when I want something, I go for it. I do it. There's no maybe. There's no gray area. If I want it, I go get it. And that's it. I don't let anything stand in my way. Absolutely nothing. The Six of Pentacles is saying that even if I don't have it to give, or have it to grab it, somebody's going to help me anyway. There's help on the way. So I just did this as a generalized question, okay? But what I'm saying to you guys is I'm looking at the cards, and whether I'm frustrated or not, I'm quieting my mind and I'm listening for the message. And the first thing that pops to your head or the first image that you see is probably going to be a word in your answer, okay? So I'm just showing if you do it with two different decks, you might get two different answers, but they're going to be close no matter what you use. Okay, guys, tarot at the beach, getting out of the house, and saying hi to everybody outside. Let me back you off here. Whoops. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.